Hello everybody, I'm Alabama Cow, and this is another Hypixel Skyblock Island Showcase. And this is after like 2 years since doing one. And I haven't played too much since then, but I've been on and off a few months. And the island looks like at least 10,000 times better and actually organized. And the biome isn't nether, so it doesn't look like gray. But first main building that's changed is the giant cave. Looks at least 5 times worse than it did before, but it was just trying to match this front gate with the symmetry of the rest of it. It didn't go well, but the inside looks pretty great, I think, or at least compared to the outside. You have nice symmetry on both sides. You have enchanting tables, regular ones, and then you have spots for 8 mining minions, and then Reforge Anvil, the new enchanting table. Or I don't think it's new. It's been in the game for like 2 years, but it's new to me. And then come out here. Throughout all of the changes, their safety shack has been here through it all, except now Jerry's on top, so that's his main place of residence. Uh, this is the storage that's practically non-existent. I tried moving everything because there was so much garbage in there that there's nowhere to put anything. It's terrible. But near the storage is where the old skeleton grinder. I mean, it's the first main building on the island, so it has to stay. It looks pretty cool, I think. Nice AFK pool on top. This was also used for chickens to get eggs, and they would come down here, and they would lay, instead of drowning them, it would just be like this, and they would just lay eggs to get enchanted eggs back when the pet update first came out years ago, and eggs were worth tons of money. There's this little thing and the repelling candle beneath it. Here's I looked up easy survival house on YouTube and picked like the top result to make this house. I don't remember really why I built it. I just thought the island was blank and needed something on it, so I just threw a random house down. So, yeah, that's about it for that. Here's the theater building. This wasn't This is another building without a use, which is pretty much all of them. But we used to have lots of seats up here with all of the old unused minions, especially emerald ones, because during the first few weeks of Skyblock, which is when this was built, that's all that people had was emerald minions trying to get emerald armor. And now it's practically worthless, and no one touches emeralds. And to the right of that is this big bank slash museum looking building. Uh, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. I mean, they added a museum in the actual game, so it's not really like I need one. But I just felt like building something. I just threw it down. I think it looks pretty cool. Didn't use a tutorial, which is pretty unusual for me, but I feel like it turned out decent. And over here, and it's all symmetrical all the way down. These are the same length and width everywhere. Uh, we have space for 20 slime minions. Currently, only 13 of them are in because there's some redstone minions in there for accessory bag upgrades. And I haven't unlocked all of the remaining minion slots. I still have like at least 10 more to get. So, and at the end of it all is the massive statue of Technoblade that I built actually pretty recently. I built it over the summer, like 2 months ago or something. And beneath the main island is a bunch of old farms back before the garden update, so they're completely worthless now. And there's nothing really to look at. It's just carrots and a blank field, and then an absolutely horrible pumpkin farm. But that's it for the main island. So, but in the garden, it's actually pretty fleshed out. Um, there's, it's all 5 layers deep. I think 5. Yeah, either 4 or 5 layers deep, and it goes on for 3 plots long, I think. These 4 main farms. And then, which it's almost, because it's garden level 11, I think. So you can pretty much infinitely farm, and it'll regrow back by the time you get back to the start. A pretty small sugarcane farm, and a decent sized pumpkin slash melon farm here. They're not completely finished, but hopefully they will be soon if I get around to it. But yeah, that's pretty much the main changes to the island. Also, not island changes. I actually got mediocre armor for once, so that's something. But that's about all of the changes to the island, and hopefully I'll make one before 2 years passes.